welcome back to Mighty Web Scorpion. Time to go a few more levels through Super Mario World. Here's, well, this level. Isn't this wonderful? This level again. It's like every time I start a new level, or a new video, and it always seems to be a level I've already done. I'm trying to get the second exit. So, I guess that's good in a way, because, you know, especially, you know, it's a nice breakout. And what can I say? This is it's another straightforward. It's like Lucky 2's, you know, secret base area or something like that. I don't know. Checkpoints are always good. Gotta get those. Here I'm going crazy. This time I gotta show you this pipe because there is the secret exit. Remember, if it's Forest of Illusion, if it's secret, it's the normal way. And this is probably the only level, well, I think there's one other, but this is one of the two that has only one exit. It's a pretty trippy level because, you know, you got the background slowly moving faster. You're not going that fast. I mean, look at those coins. They're slow. This level it's not as hard as it probably looks. It can be in a way, but you get these two different platforms. One will go up, the other will go down, and then they will vice versa each other. So it's always they're gonna kind of meet at the middle. So it's always kind of like segment areas. So you can go up or down as like a bunch of different times. And depending if you go up or down is where all the you know, you get collection of different things like dragon coins or power-ups. Pretty sure if you take most, if not all, the upper path, you get all the dragon coins. Now those were at the very back. There was I think there were 3-ups, the moon icons. I never ever got those. I don't know if they're just there to taunt you or if there's an actual way. I could probably look it up now. I'll leave that up to you guys. I'll probably maybe put it down in the comments later on. But I never got that, and it's like every time I pass it, it's just... I know it's there, I'm like, oh yeah, how do you get it? And then I just continue on and I never try again, so I don't know. I'll probably find out eventually. But anyway, it's another fortress area. This is kind of a little remix of the first Koopa Kid Castle area. A little bit more tricky now because you can get squashed, you can drop if you don't have the palace switches done, and you got buzzsaws going all around. Generally, this is not, even without the, you know, if you do have the platforms, I mean the pitfalls open, this is not too tough. As you can see, it's kind of, you know, if you stay close to the right, it'll never squash you, but you don't want to go too far because, you know, you might fall off if you have those pits open. And then this area is, you know, it's not moving on its own, but it still can be a pain. You gotta make sure you avoid the buzzsaws. Pretty standard, but actually, like, this area can be tricky because if you don't jump on those tiny little floating platforms and you go down, not only you got, you know, the buzzsaws going all over the place, a bunch of them sometimes, but you got, you know, the fireballs coming from the lava pit. This power-up is, you know, it's one of those you can kind of either wait or you can run around, and it fools you. Now if you take the lower path right here like I did, the boss, it's like, wow, already here. The upper path I think gives 1-ups. It's a little tricky, I really didn't want to bother with it. And yeah, just jump right on top of them. And as I do with the other, like, you know, Rhino fortresses, you get the opposite ones first, and then you kind of have a platform. You won't have two next to each other, kind of eating up, you know, if you get unlucky. I remember originally it was a little tough, but I did this one, it's like every time I could just pass it, no problem. ho, another Star Road. And I'm not even gonna show you. I'm going back. I just needed those exits. Because after all, this is all exits. Now there's only one secret exit in the Forest of Illusion to go. This is like the grand finale for Forest of Illusion. And once again, we go through this level. I mean, what can I say? Nothing too special. Make sure you don't throw down the springboard, because you kind of need it to get up there. I think if you run, you could probably jump and make it. I'm not sure. But you probably want to keep it. So, just straightforward. I've had one time, actually, I think one time before, when I was doing this level, and I meant to go through the secret exit, I didn't. I just kept going. I was like on autopilot or something, and I just kept on going. I think actually, no, it's, yeah, there you go. This pipe, you gotta go down. It's like, as you keep going straight, you know, you just keep going. But this is the way, this is where you want to go for the secret exit, which is the normal way to get out. And now, for the final level of Area 5, Roy's Castle. Roy Koopa's Castle, I guess you could say. And once again, no Yoshi. I guess it's only just that one time I had him. Now this is a fun level. Basically, the level doesn't move on its own, but you have a platform that moves on its own. So you gotta make sure you stay on it. It's not very long, so can be tricky. Especially after I was playing some of the new Super Mario Brothers, or New Super Mario Brothers Wii. I think New Super Mario Brothers Wii has something with like this. I know New Super Mario Brothers on the DS does too. I think they both do. The platform's longer, but it twists around a little more, so it's also kind of tricky. Yeesh. I made it. I'm good. Yeah, just make sure you don't fall. Luckily, this wasn't like a lava pit or endless pit. Yeah, it would have been game over. Well, not really. I would have lost a life. I have so many lives. Here, once you hit that, you know, you gotta get the one up real quick if you want it. But why would I? I got 99 already. If you got the green palace switch, you can get a power up here, which now I'm definitely gonna want to get it. And we're at the end. And this level, or this boss fight, looks pretty familiar, doesn't it? The only difference here is the walls start closing in on you. Again, it's nothing tough. All it does really to make it tougher is that you have, you know, less of a time before he starts climbing up. And the only way to hit him is when he's walking on the ground. Because once he gets on the wall or the ceiling, obviously, you can't do anything. Well, you can't do anything. But again, like with all of them, it's 3 hits, and he's out. And I wonder what wonderful way Mario is gonna clean up this tower castle thing. Oh, an old way, but something didn't happen. Oh! Yeah, it did. There it is. It's like a Wile E. Coyote moment. Nice. And Area 5 is no more. Now for dangerous chocolate islands. So we're starting to get there, getting close. And this is a good place to stop. At least we got out of the Forest of Illusions, and everything's peachy dory. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.